it's a good race. It's 2 days for sprint, 2 days hard. Okay, I have a motivation for fight for the GC. I don't have a pressure. I stay here for it's my first time, and I try, of course, for win, but it's no problem.
Yeah, I think it could be a bit more of a fight, and yeah, also depends on the weather. If it's really cold and rainy, that will has a big impact on the race as well.
Yeah, I like that idea. I think it's a good idea. But no, I'm looking forward to it. It's my first time in Norway also, and I think we have a nice team here, and yeah, we're hoping we can put something together.
Another win. No, we'll see. Yeah. But yeah, I won here last time. It was up that climb to Storheia, so it will be nice to do something similar again.
For me, is to try and get a win in the first 2 sprint stages and add to the win record this year.
I think it's a good race for me and the team. So nice parkour. I think we can do well. Maybe I'll try to build some confidence of it and see if it can make me better.
I hope to not lose time in the first 2 days with something stupid, and then the legs will speak. It's not too much tactics the last 2 days. It's just who has the best legs on the last climb, and I hope that's me.
The 13th Arctic Race of Norway is underway. The opening stage, Evenes to Mira, 181.9 kilometres, with categorised climbs out there, 3 of them to tempt the breakaway. Backchasse it was for Lucky Sport Cycling that took the first of them, denying Vang, and that would be a battle that would rage throughout the day. Maximum gap to the peloton was 3.5 minutes, but they were busy, winding them in, slowly but surely. This had to be a day for the fastest men. Well, they exchanged beautifully out front. The next climb came, and this was to have an extra little bite to it. The scenery as stunning as ever in Norway. The drive to moderate the breakaway being set by the principal sprinters' teams. Well, the climbs came and the climbs went. It was always going to be about the breakaway, of course. This time by, though, Backchasse suffered revenge at the hands of Vang. First and second, both times, exchanging the duties and the points. This was going to go to the wire and the final climb. Well, beyond that, of course, we had a circuit to deal with. The fans were out in force, some well dressed. The peloton itself, the big teams were mustering, but so was Lucky Sport Cycling. Kalberg and DeLuca sent up to try and help out Backchasse in the battle for the Mountains jersey. And it proved to be useful assistance. It heaped pressure on Vang. Vang went for it for Dral Repsol, and at the line it appeared he may have got there. But on analysis, Lucky Sport Cycling did the job. Super work by them. And so then, our mind cast down the road towards, of course, our finale. Some big sprint names have arrived here at the Arctic Race, and they were determined not to let a breakaway have its fun. Well, a couple pulled the pin out of that break. Backchasse had done a job for the Mountains jersey. He went backwards, so did Fast of All. And the teams were getting themselves into colour order. This was going to be a big finale. Vernon versus Blikra, if you asked the favourites. Well, there's an intermediate sprint to be dealt with as well. And for Teodor DeLuca, Lucky Sport Cycling were having their fun. These vital bonus seconds that would count, of course, for the overall classification at the end of the day. The bell rang. It was time then to go racing. Faster of all is there for Lillehammer CK as well. He's in the frame. Others going freestyle. And indeed, we've got some switches about. Some getting booked and pushed out of position. Ethan Vernon is not in a happy place at all at the moment. He may well have to go freestyle. He's on his own, Ethan Vernon. Trying to make some inroads here is under halter. But Ethan Vernon now absolutely locked onto the back wheel of Blikra. If Blikra starts to go for it, and Van Uden wants to have a dig here, Van Uden is going to try and take the day, and Blickra suddenly gets it. That's Vernon on his wheel here. Blickra goes for it. Blickra digging in. Vernon's waiting to pounce, can't get there at the moment. He's going to have to go to the centre of the road, and all of a sudden the steal is made. Oh, on the throw. Brilliant work. Giovanni Lenardi delivers for Polti Visit Malta.
I don't have the best feeling this year to try to do a sprint like this, no? And yeah, we did everything good today, and I win.
What a day. Lenardi takes it ahead of Tesson, Pickerel, Blickra and Vernon. Well, the crown jewels of the sprinters were outdone and unpicked by this man. Lenardi, second on the final stage of the Giro, now a winner. And also our glorious leader. Holding a 4-second margin over Tesson, De Luca from the breakaway, also featuring What a Day and What More to Come.